You see the videos where the kids are getting their first paycheck for ever, right? And they're looking like, where did my money go? Because the taxes tax their dough. And as an adult, you probably are feeling this a little differently because we had not only taxes, deductions, TLC, ABC, all the things that are jumping your paycheck. And this time of year is open enrollment. And I remember when I first got my first corporate job and I looked at my check, I'm like, who is AD and D? Who is Medicaid? AO? Because they was jumping in to take my dough as well. And during this open enrollment, you're probably going to be noticing things look a little bit differently as far as their cost and coverage. What used to cost a certain thing might be costing more, and what coverage you used to have, not only for health, but everything else, is getting ready to look a little shifty. We're going to say that word. So let's talk about what things to pay attention to with this open enrollment. So the first thing I want you to do is I want you to compare your current plan, not only your health and your dental and your vision benefits. You know why I'm citing that. I want you to look at everything else that the company offers you and also that you pay for. And then I want you to determine the cost, meaning how much is the cost, the coverage, what is covered, but also the consistency of you using all of it or some of it, of what percentage you use. This is going to be very critical for you to understand your usage as well as the value that you use it for. Then going over into step 2, I want you to update and expand upon that. I want you to not only update your beneficiaries for things that have beneficiaries for it, but I want you to see, does the current coverage should I have aligned to the cost of what it's going to be, and the coverage and the consistency. Remember those 3 C's. And for wellness discounts, all those things, look to that. And number 3, I want you to fund, and then we're going to be talking about supplements. Maybe you can't afford what you used to have. What are other elements like this that you could use to supplement? So a lot of people are going to be noticing that the coverage that they had this year is not going to be within their costs next year, and their coverage could be depleting a little bit. So that's why I talked about over on my HSA and FSA blog that maybe you need to create a sinking fund for your health. I have one. And open enrollment is not just about checking the boxes. It's a chance for you to understand the cost, the coverage, and the consistency of your health as well as your wealth. You know, some things with your retirement I want you to pay attention to, because it's getting ready to get a lot interesting when it comes to the cost of health care, benefits, and things like that. And the coverage is depleting. So review your coverage, compare your costs, and track what you need. And the cost is going to be a little different this year. Just giving a heads up. But have you actually looked at what you spend currently and what's going to be coming down the pipeline? Because it's going to be a totally different story than what we know. Stay funded. That's it.